I'm back. That didn't take too long. So welcome again. I'm Creative Sarah. This is my studio, and I have a very intentional project today because I am hosting the staff over at my school where I'm a math coach. Hosting the basically the office Christmas party, right? The staff Christmas party. And as part of this, I need to transform my home into this like wonderful, welcoming place. And believe it or not, I don't know what I did with all of my Christmas dish towels. So I need one, and I might as well make one to coordinate with the colors that I have and the placement where I want to hang it. So having said that, we are going to make a ho-ho-ho dish towel, usable dish towel. It's like a bar towel, dish towel. It will hang. So we call these tea towels. They hang, or you can, fold it and drape it over, whatever, if you have it that way. But the one that I'm making will hang. And so I want something that is going to look intentional for hanging from this corner. So I've got an idea, and won't you come with me to create said project? It's just gonna take two colors, espresso and candy apple. Oh, but the candy apple definitely will not remain candy apple for long. So hello and welcome. Hi, Jennifer and Denise. Hello, Terry, Tamra. Welcome, welcome, you guys. Have a seat, stick around, grab a drink. It's gonna be, I think, a pretty straightforward project. And I'm gonna show you everything it takes to create a permanent washable dish towel or any fabric using my favorite products. So I'm gonna show you, this is my workspace. And I will be putting my tea towel. Now I want to make sure that wherever that corner is that has the hanger, obviously it's the last corner that I'm choosing, is going to be at the top. Okay. And I'm gonna, I was hoping this would be a little bigger. Okay. So I'm going to place this with the corner kind of going off the edge here. And then I'm gonna pull this tight. Now watch how those wrinkles disappear when you're using the ink mat. So what our ink mats are, they are a plastic mat that is sticky on one side with a, I probably should have rotated it a little more. Okay, no worries. We'll just rotate it a little more. That looks a little better, but it needs to scooch over. This is my line of where I want it. So this is what I want, like this. If I can keep that where it is. I know it's an odd shape, you guys, but I'm trying to do my best. Okay. Now I'm going to remove the wrinkles. Okay. So this ink mat does a couple things. Number one, it allows you to ink on this fabric and the ink won't go through to your mat or your table or whatever you're working on. And if you're doing a t-shirt or something like that that has multiple layers of fabric, it also won't go through to that other layer of fabric. Okay, But probably the most important thing it does is it holds your fabric tight, like taut on here, okay? So there. So this is like my line of where I want these ho-ho-hos to go. I want them to follow this line up and do ho-ho-ho, 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 okay? And I kind of want to start, let me just kind of eyeball a measurement. Yeah, I want to kind of have it go off a little bit, off the thing, so that it looks like it is a full just strip of hose. Ho-ho-hos. Got it? Hi, Marilyn. Welcome. Hi, Kathy. All right, you guys, the keyword today is ho-ho-ho, but no spaces. All one word, ho-ho-ho. No spaces. Type that into the comments, and I will send you a message with a link to all the important stuff. Okay. All right. So let's get going. Now the colors that I want to use. So my colors of holiday are mostly espresso with a little red and a lot of green throughout, okay? So I'm going to use espresso right from the jar, but my candy apple is a little too bright for what I want. I want to make it a little darker. So I'm going to grab a color tray and a stir stick. I'm going to put my red in there. This is candy apple red ink. And I'm going to add some of my espresso into there so that I get a little darker of a barn red, not so bright, if you know what I'm saying. And you just have to mix until you like the color. So this is just gonna get a muted red color, and it's gonna be great. Lovely. I probably did a little more espresso than I really needed to, but it's gonna look good. It's gonna go well with all of my decor. And really, you know, we're drying our hands with it. We're cleaning up messes. It's going to be fine. The color's going to be just great. No worries on that. Okay, so we're going to be using this multiple times because it's this big and my towel is this big, so I need to go over it and over it. Remember, hi Sharon. Remember the keyword ho-ho-ho. You cannot put spaces. H-O-H-O-H-O is the key word. And if you do put spaces, it's not going to work. So I am doing nothing but taking the backer off of this, and I'm going to lay this down. And you know what? I just want to make sure I'm on the right trajectory to go up this way. I also would like to this is just like a little OCD thing of mine. I don't want any ink on my seam. And the reason why I don't want ink on my seam is because it looks different because it is a layer and a bump. And so if I put a little piece of washi tape there, a little piece of placement tape, then I won't get ink on my seam, and it will stay, and I'll have this white border, which is exactly what I want. And I want this to go off that edge. So the H's are gonna be espresso, and these things are gonna be whatever they're called. They're gonna be red. I think that's good, 2 colors. I mean, I thought about adding in a green and doing like every other, like a red, green, red, green, red, green. What do you think of that? Should I go with red and green or just the red? Put it in the comments and I will look and see what everybody thinks. Hi, Judy. Hi, Lashley. Hi, I said hi to you, Sharon. Hello. Oh, Jersey Jules. Hello, friend. I don't know why this is not scrolling for me. Huh. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. Red and green. Okay. Just red. Oh, I'm hearing red and green. There's Dion. Okay. Hi, Casey. Red and green. So what I'm going to do then is I need to get a green, but I'm going to darken it up a little like I did the red, because let me get a little of this. This is pesto. We like our pesto. Yeah, I better do one more scoop. There we go. And I'm gonna do a less brown in our pesto because it's already, pesto is like a muted green and I do love it that way, but just adding a little bit of this is gonna give us the color we want. And that way everything will match. Okay, perfect. Okay. Okay, friends, here we go. Espresso is going on first. And this is ink. So our ink is a permanent ink. It's a permanent fabric ink that when you heat set it, so you're going to dry it and heat set it. When you do that, it is going to be safe for the wash machine, safe for the dryer. Oh, like I totally would like to take this call, but I can't. I'm hearing you and I am live. It's so funny. Nobody calls me all day long. Nobody. And then I hit that button and I get like 4 phone calls in a row. I'm so sorry. I wish I could send her a message. I wish when it was like, just send a message, because I could do that. Okay. I just texted her real quick. I feel bad because This is like the third phone call I've missed from her and I did not return. So I'm a bad person sometimes. No, I'm not. I'm not a bad person. I just hate phone calls. Is that a thing? Can I just hate phone calls? Like, can we just text our conversation? Please and thank you. Hi, Christy. Hi, Mary. Hi, Elena. Hello. Hi, Diane. Welcome. Okay. So tonight, Christmas party. It is an annual thing. So when I was a teacher at this school, there was somebody there who would hold all of the Christmas parties. And then when she left, I took over, and it's kind of my jam. Like, you guys, I love hosting parties. Okay. And it's just fun to me. I like to do the spread. I like to decorate. I like to, it's just in my nature. And I'm a super social person. And so it's what I do. Well, let me tell you this. I left teaching. And when I did, that first year, someone else hosted. Ooh, that looks good, you guys. I think I'm doing well. Now, I'm going to check the back. I think I can lay this down one more time without washing it. But I need to get my angle right. Okay, now I'm not going to use my fingers. This is the only time you'll ever see me do this. And the reason is because, oh, if I do this, I can't, it might be too late. I can't do every other. I'm going to do red, green, red, red, green, red, red, green, red, red. It's going to be fine. But I need to press this down, but I don't want ink on my fingers. So I'm not going to use my fingers. I'm going to use this. Okay. I got to switch sides. Okay. Now that is all inky. We need to wash that. I'll go ahead and do my espresso H's. There we go. Thanks, Tina. I'm glad. I don't think of things. I was like, nope, I'm just going to do red and that. And then when I came over here, I was like, gosh, I kind of think maybe I should do some green. And then I didn't plan for it. So if I change my mind in the middle, it's okay. Oh, we've got some barky dogs up there today. It must be a busy day at the mailbox. Okay. There we go. And we'll do some green. And then I'm going to have to wash this stencil before I use it again. which is no big deal. So you guys, I'm going to share a little secret. We have a flash sale going on the website, and it's kind of a cool thing. We historically do not put, and it's okay if it's a little janky, and the reason why it's okay is because this towel is going to hang and there will be natural wrinkles in it, so it's fine. Also, it's going in my kitchen. It's not going in somebody else's, so if it's not perfect, it's going to be okay. But we have a flash sale going on. We just started our end of the year sale with up to 85% off on items. We did a 2-day flash sale. So today's the last day for the flash sale. And it is that we have put, in honor of the 60th anniversary of the Peanuts Christmas special, the TV, you know, the one we all love, with the Charlie Brown Christmas tree, that we have put some Peanuts designs 25% off on the website. See, we do not put Peanuts on sale. It just doesn't happen. We are allowed 2 days of a flash sale in honor of the 60th anniversary of the Charlie Brown Christmas tree. And there is a Charlie Brown with his Christmas tree in the mix of the discounted. So that is happening right now. It goes away tonight. No questions asked. Gone. Boom. Done. Flash sale only. The end of year sale will continue without the peanut stuff. So if you want to get links to the website and see the designs, just comment ho ho ho, all one word. Do not put any spaces. Make sure it comes out right, because yes, Rena, because I think that they'll try to auto correct you to put spaces in between your ho ho hos, but don't do it. Don't do it. Hi, Artful Crafts. All right, I'm going to wash this transfer and then I'm going to bring it back. So hang tight. Go ahead and comment that keyword while we're waiting. And you'll get a message from my business page, Creative Sarah, in your inbox. If you're on Instagram, you're going to get that in your DMs. If you're on Facebook, you're going to get it in your Messenger. And if you're on YouTube, it won't work. So I love you dearly, but you can get those links right there in the description of the video, or you can get the links in that pinned comment from me at the top of the page. Otherwise, I have no way to reach out to you, and I have no way to send you a message through YouTube, because YouTube is weird like that. We just can't do it. All right, almost done. Now, normally I can wash a transfer and just leave it over here to dry, but I have to dry this and start to use it right away. So what I'm going to do is grab, and I love these for that reason, I'm going to grab my fuzzing cloth and I'm going to move some of my ink. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and put this on there. Here we go. Okay. So I dried it with the microfiber side of the cloth, not the fuzzing part. Ooh, the boys are home. That was their last day of school before we're having winter break. So that's an exciting day to come home from school, isn't it? I remember when I was a kid, even as a teacher, love coming home. Okay. Now, these will be full. I don't know if I will carry, I may fake it up at the top. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Let's get this going. Okay. Easton?
Yeah?
What's going on?
I won a $5 gift card to Speedway.
For how?
From the raffle tickets at school.
Oh, because you like participated, so you got raffle tickets?
Yeah, I won a raffle.
What'd you get?
$5 Speedway gift card.
Cool. You could get yourself a Slurpee.
Yeah. What type of pizza are we having?
I'll just go grab you like last week.
Yes!
What is it?
It's just a stuffed crust pepperoni from.
Because I
Oh. Okay.
like the Parmesan one now. So now I don't care about Parmesan.
Oh, you don't care?
Not anymore.
Good.
That one, that stuffed crust, honey, is a crazy bread crust.
Yeah.
It's like crazy bread.
Yeah. So Easton loves a stuffed crust pizza. Also, pizza's probably his favorite food. Closely followed by chicken tenders or chicken nuggets, actually. And he's my super, super picky eater.
4:30? Why specifically 4:30?
Because they don't be back for like 5.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, we have to encourage him to like branch out and try things, which don't always go well, but sometimes they do. And the first time we didn't know about this, but he wanted a stuffed crust pizza. And so we just ordered it from wherever. And honestly, I thought it was Hungry Howie's, but maybe it wasn't. We have a local Hungry Howie's. That's why I think that's what it was. But it could have been Pizza Hut too. But it came with, on the crust, it had like Parmesan on the crust. And so there was like a texture on the crust. And he was like, I can't eat this. And I'm like, what do you mean? And there are times when like you're patient with your kids and there are times when you are not patient. And it's like, we don't eat stuffed crust pizza. You do. And we order it special for you and you won't eat it because there is Parmesan cheese, which you love, and you put it on your pasta all the time and you won't eat it. And I'm like, it's just shaker cheese. Like, it's just Parmesan. What are you doing? And and it turned into, I got a little ink on my, all right, ho, 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 ho. I'm going to hang this right here. I do want to do a little bit up here. I'm not sure what it's going to entail, but I'm going to tape this off. Anyway, long story short, he just came home, if you didn't hear him, asking for pizza because we're having our party. So Aaron is making us, they're called Poor Man's Burnt Ends, if you have ever heard of it. It's just like a way that he does, he smokes this meat. It's so delicious. It's like barbecue. I'm going to try to hold this. Don't try this at home. Ugh. Also, there's no ink mat under me because I've gone off the ink mat and now I'm going off the regular mat. Okay. And it's literally one of my favorite meals that we make. I mean, it's like you get like good beef, you cut it up and you smoke it. I don't know. It's just, I don't know what goes into it, but it's just good. Okay. I am done placing the ink all over. I'm going to wash this now and I will be right back. Thank you, Rochelle. You have Speedway Dion too? Yes, Trace, the regular end of year goes through the end of the year. So you're good there. Just not peanuts. Speedway. So we've had Speedway a long time, but it's fairly new, like in the last year or so, that they started carrying like 7-Eleven Slurpees. And so there is a Speedway in town. So we live in a small town. I told you before, like we live in this little tiny Hallmark village, okay? And we have 2 gas stations in town that the boys can walk to from school or, you know, drop whatever. We just have 2 in town, and then we have like one on the outskirts of town going east and one on the outskirts of town going north. And we don't really go to those as much, but the boys can hit up the ones in town, and Speedway is one of those that's in town. And so, and it's right by the park, and so he can kind of like go there after school one day if it's nice, and if I'm not feeling too protective over whatever he does, because that child is my, I shouldn't say problem child. He's just my, like, I have to question every decision child. That's all. Because there's usually an ulterior motive. I have no wipes. I was looking for my wipes. I have no wipes apparently. So I need to reach for some paper towels to kind of get these cleaned off a little bit. I'm kind of letting this dry a little bit on its own while I'm waiting and like cleaning off my little tools here. And I'm also kind of just cleaning off my tools like I like to do right away. It's just so much easier. Usually I use a disinfectant wipe. However, apparently I'm out. I see a container over on my shelf. I don't know why I keep them over there. I should keep them over here somewhere. You guys, I created a whole new office space for myself. It was a whole lot of work on Wednesday. I kind of alluded to it as to why I was like 5 hours late for my live. And yeah. So anyway, I'm looking, I'm like, it looks so nice. I don't have walls. You can't, like, I don't have walls. So it's all framed, and I hung like big, photography background. Like this is a background. And so I bought 2. They're supposed to be black and they're not black. And I ordered them from, Amazon and whatever the company from Amazon, I don't even know, but I ordered them, and I read the review. I read reviews. I swear I read the reviews, and they didn't say anything negative about the color. In fact, they said like it was good color on these backdrops, and it was supposed to be like jet black, and it's supposed to look like a very like rich looking wall, black with what do you call it, like the trim boxes, you know, like whatever. And it's navy blue. It's navy blue. And I was so disappointed, but I also don't want to take it back. So I put it up. It looks good. wanted black. I did give it a negative review because it's not black, and I ordered, and the color said black, and the picture was black, and this is navy blue, and I know this because I actually put trim up that is black because I was hoping for black wall, and you can see this is black, that's navy blue, so I was really disappointed. I'm gonna go ahead and dry this because, hi Debbie over on YouTube, hello. Thank you, Deb. I'm going to dry this with this because I want it to go fast and I don't want to have to wait too long. There's a chance that it's not plugged in. Oh, there we go. So it shouldn't take too long using this dryer. In fact, most of it's probably already dry, just these over here probably aren't. Okay, I actually think it's all dry now. So what I'm gonna do is peel this off of the backer. Now, this has some ink on it. We're gonna set this aside, allow it to dry, and then you'll just reuse it again when it's done. It looks like I got a little bit of ink on here, so I'm just gonna wash that off real quick. Grab my board eraser and clean that up because we definitely don't want any ink getting on anything. Okay. Good deal. And I'll just dry that. Now I am gonna put a mat down. I'm gonna put a mat. You know what, you guys, I think the back of this is a little bit wet, so I'm gonna dry the back. Looks like the green was the most, like the green went through all of it. Okay, so now what we'll do, we have to do this in sections. So I'm just gonna lay this out like this, and I'm gonna grab some parchment paper. We're gonna put the parchment paper down, and I'm gonna get out my heat press. So I have to plug it in and turn it on. Okay, so I'm heating that up to about 305 degrees. This is, hi Amy, hi Terry, hi Mary, hi Joy. This is 100% cotton, so easy peasy, lemon squeezy. When it's cotton, if you're using an iron at home to heat press it, you're just gonna turn it to the cotton setting. And if it is a blend, it's gonna be lower than that. So you're just gonna turn it down a little bit. You can always check the tag to see what your fabric is made from, and that's how you're going to set the heat. I don't have like a heat set like grid or anything to share with you, but you can Google it. You can just be like, what temperature should I heat set or heat press this, 55% cotton, whatever it is. You can Google that and it'll tell you. I pretty much do cotton at 305 or 300 even. And then anything that's a blend, I usually go down to like 380, 385. I just go down a little bit and it's fine. If you are, hi Norma, if you're doing anything that's like sublimation, hey Debbie, I know the keyword is up there, but on YouTube, when you comment it, nothing happens because I can't send you a message. But if you look up the description of the video or at the top of the comment section, the chat, you will see the links there and you can grab them right from there. But anyway, what was I saying? I don't remember. I lost it. I was going to say something. If you're doing sublimation or heat, our heat transfers, the paper heat transfers, those need to be at 360 on a mostly polyester fabric, but 360 is like the degrees for that. Hi Tammy. Hey Paula, welcome. Thanks for joining. The keyword is ho ho ho, but no spaces. HOHOHO, and then I can send you all the info. We talked about our end of the year sale. We've got 85% up to 85% off clearance, and we have a flash sale today only. It's going to end today with some of the Peanuts stencil designs, Peanuts like Charlie Brown and Snoopy. Those, because we don't really put those on sale, but they're a flash sale today, 25% off. And I'm waiting for my heat press. We're almost there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and place this on here and we're going to do 30 seconds. You're going to do 30 seconds. Usually we say on the front and 30 seconds on the back. If you can't get to the back side of the fabric, just do a couple passes on the front, like do 60 seconds on the front. And then I like to check it, and I'll teach you how to check it in just a second when we're almost done with this. Hi, Linda. I hope you guys are having a fabulous Friday. It is a blustery, snowy day here in Southwest Michigan. The wind is just awful. Blech. Yesterday, it rained all day. We had green grass, and now it's all white again because of the snow. Hi, Rebecca. Welcome in. You guys, I am not done shopping. I did do a little shopping last night and I got some stuff. I still have a few odds and ends to tie up. I need to go to a few different places for gift card purchasing. I was able to get like some gift cards at the store last night. I don't know why there's something stuck to that. Okay, so we're gonna definitely do one more pass on these. We can flip it over and do it on the back side. Hello, Sue. Yeah, the wind. So we had like a front come through, and yesterday it was like 40, and today it's like 20. And with the wind chill, I don't even know. To look at I've stayed in the house. Like there is no way, just no way that I'm going out in this. And it's 16, but it feels like 2. I already hate this winter. If I don't get, this is me being me. If I don't get some snow days out of this, and when I say snow day, even though I'm not going to school, my boys do, and I wake up early for them because they get to have to go to school like super early, and so I have to wake up. My alarm goes off at like 6:20. I don't really get out of bed until I absolutely have to because I'm a snoozer. I don't know about you, but I'm a snoozer. I want to know before I have to get out of bed. Like, I need to prepare my body and my brain to get out of bed. I cannot have an alarm go up and just wake up. That's not how I work. I need a warning. And this is also, I don't know if this is weird or what, but I also need, if it's dark in the morning when I wake up, I need to adjust my eyes. So I like to do it through my eyelids. I will turn my lamp. I have my nightstand lamp. I will turn my lamp on and close my eyes, hit the snooze. And then when I wake up, my eyes seem to be adjusted to the light. And so I don't have to like hide my eyes from the light. Is that weird? Does anyone else do that? Or have you ever thought to do it? I don't know. I guess I'm just that way. No, I hate waking up. I've been like this since I was a kid. It's because I just don't think, like, I feel like I used to have good sleep. But in the past couple months, man, between my husband's snoring, I'll tell you when it all went downhill. My husband had nasal surgery. And they said it was going to fix his snoring, and they lied. It made it worse. It made it 10 times worse. It is so bad now. It is so bad. And he doesn't go back and tell them that. No. He just, whatever. All right. This is how you test. If it's nice and set, you're going to feel smooth fabric. Nothing is tacky. Nothing is like sticky, tacky, or anything. It's smooth, okay? That's how you tell. Now, let's check it out. Let's see if it'll be cute to hang. This is how it's gonna hang, and you're gonna see the ho-ho-ho. Is it ingenious? I don't know. It's not like ingenious, but it's not one of those that you're going to hang like this, right? You're not going to do that. I mean, you certainly could. It'll still be cute, but it's on an angle. You just got to kind of get that angle right. And then you've got your towel that will hang. That's the ho-ho-ho. So cute. 60 in North Carolina. I feel like you're rubbing it in just a little. This is not, I do not see this in my life forever. I do feel like I will become a snowbird at one point if I can financially handle it. I would like to go somewhere for the majority of the winter, or at least 1 week every month. I would like to go. I think my life would be way easier if I had a week's vacation in the sunshine every month from November through May. I hate winter. Boy, it's not my friend. Okay, this is good. It turned out good. It worked exactly the way I wanted it to. All right, so if you want to check out the supply list for this, you can. And we have so many non-Christmas designs right now. You can go check it out. We've got all of our Valentine and like winter generic like evergreen designs that we just launched, a winter launch last week or the week before. I don't even know when it was. Not too long ago. So you can check that out too. And you can do the same thing. These towels are on the website and they're linked in with the project supplies for this kit. So comment ho 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 with no spaces, just ho ho ho, HOHOHO, and I will send you the message if you're on Instagram or if you're on Facebook. YouTube, you've already got the links right there up in the comments or in the description of the video, so you don't have to comment with the word unless you just want to. Ho's got it. Faux show. Okay. All right. Hi, Pat. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Susan. Hi, Kathy. Welcome all. Hope you're having a fabulous Friday. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. I am hosting tonight, so I've got to go do that. I'll be doing a get ready with me live shortly, probably like, I don't know, pretty soon. As I'm looking, I'm like working. Do you guys do this? You work your time backwards. Okay. The party starts at 6:30, which means I'm going to need to be plating food and stuff, doing my charcuterie around 6. Then that means my kitchen has to be presentable and done by 6, which maybe I'll get that done now. And I could be getting ready. It'll take me, let's say, 45 minutes to get ready. If I want to be ready by 6, that means I got a 5:15. So yeah, so I have to be live by 5 o'clock tonight. Okay. Done and done. Hope you guys have a fabulous weekend. Hopefully it's not too cold by you. Hopefully you're finished with your shopping. Maybe you're even... oh, shoot. Okay. Anyway, have a great night. And I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.